Seems petty, I know. How I come all the way back here to turn on the light at night. My light is really yellow compared to everybody else's, but that's all right. It's on. Seems like a really petty thing, I know. And up until today, I've been still calling this my granddaddy's house. Grandpa's house. Grandpa's house, grandpa's house. Gonna go work over at grandpa's house, get this done to grandpa's house. Grandpa's house, this and such. But today, and everybody noticed it, I started calling this my house. And the reason I got to do that is because I need to get out of the mindset that this is my granddaddy's house. He sold it to me, it's my house. It's my house because all of the money that I've been working hard making out here on the road has been coming right back here. And I got a lot more left to do, a lot more to spend, and I'm not gonna completely renovate an entire house and call it somebody else's house. The universe just doesn't even agree with shit like that. It's not even a manly thing to do that. I was doing it out of respect because for 40 some odd years, that's exactly what this house was, my granddaddy's house. But in 2016, and from then on forward, this has been my house. And that's what it'll be. And that's the way it is. And today the lights are on. So, I'm happy about that. I got my van parked in my driveway. And I got Jack Johnson sitting here waiting for upgrades. We're not gonna do anything this year. 2021 is the year for this. We will not mess with the engine. We're not even going with this engine anymore. We're going with an LS. We're going with the LS motor. I think it's the LS 376, if I'm not mistaken. LS 376. Cost $7,984 for just the engine, not the pulleys, alternator, starter, none of the attachments that go on to an engine. Just the engine. I'm not even sure, and I need to check if you get the engine harness, because that's going to be all updated, new ECM. For an engine like that, which is modded to fit this vehicle, you're going to need all new suspension. So that's new, all new A-frames, brakes, shocks. We're going with Q1A shocks. That's going to cost about a little over $1,000, front and back. The front costs like, I don't know, I think it was like $3, and then the back cost like $5. Then the stabilizer links, all new bushings, all of that. That's actually what I'm gonna start working on first. That. Start slowly buying the suspension, starting with the shocks. Dashboard is gonna cost $7, almost $8. Some of the other smaller accessories on the dashboard, including the gauge cluster, that's gonna cost another $5, roundabout. Interior is okay with me. I'm all right with the seats. Headliner, I'm not sure what that's gonna cost. Paint, I was quoted anywhere between $5 and $7. I'm gonna look for a better deal. I'm gonna look for a deal that's gonna get me wet. No pun intended. And I'm looking for 3 to 4 grand. 5 grand being the max, not the minimum. They've got 17 by 9, 5 mag wheels, just like those, exactly like those. They're reproductions, only larger. I'm going with the 17 by 9 rims. Total cost, $1,700 to $2,300, no tires included. But I think a bigger rim will look good on there. QA1 shocks or Q1A shocks are adjustable, so I may drop the ass and raise the front just a little bit. Going with 2 to 3 12s in the trunk. Alpine head unit. Alpine doesn't make 4x10s. They have this rear piece here, which can be pulled out and updated. You can put 2 speakers, 4 speakers, your choice. I may just find some 4x10s and put those in there. The door panels, they're coming off. Getting the ones that have one speaker on the door on each side. You can get them up to 2 speakers. I don't need 2, I just need 1. Plus they're sun faded. The front seats are sun faded too. I believe for $500 you can get the this velour material or whatever this is replaced. The back is just fine. The carpet is fine, just needs to be vacuumed and shampooed. Tint will probably be the very first thing that I actually do on this, simply because if I'm going to drive this during the colder months, not during the snow obviously, but you know, October, part of November, December, if there's no snow yet, I'm going to get some tint. Tint will be important for a vehicle like this, because you can't take a vehicle like this anywhere with your windows down like that and somebody in traffic pulling up asking you that infamous question, hey, you want to sell that? And there's never anybody of any other race. It's always niggas, broke motherfuckers, niggas rolling up in Chevrolet Transverse or whatever the hell that's called, with the nurse tags on the back. You know, you're riding around in your woman's vehicle and you're asking about buying this. What would you want to give me for it? And I've asked an idiot that at AutoZone, you know what, since everybody's so interested in it, what do you think it's worth? Shit, I don't know. 6,000. Fool, go kill yourself in your baby mama's car, because that'll never happen. 6,000. I paid 5 for it. Why would I give you 6? Give it to you for 6. I mean, this ain't coming out of my hands ever. And if it does come out of my hands, with everything that I just explained to you, which is probably easily a $15,000 project, that makes this a $25,000 car. The Uber lady strapped. I'm not gonna put all that on camera though. It's kind of weird, just thinking out loud. So that's the plan, 2021. But for the remainder of 2020 and part of 2021, because that's my end date for this house, I'm gonna give it summer 2021 to be exact. I gotta be done with this. Looking at everything that's involved in it, it's not a ridiculous task. It's just a matter of getting contractors who are competent to come through here and do what I need done without trying to rip me off, and do it right. So we're going to start with the floors. And if we have power, we're going to start with the floors. While we do the floors, we're going to have a plumber come in and run lines to where we need them. We're moving the location of the gas stove. Everything else is staying in place. The people who do the floors, I'm pretty sure they'll be able to do everything else on this house. And that's exactly what I'll have them do. Everything on the inside is wood, everything. So a carpenter can take care of it. And I'll piece it out to him over the next 6 months, 6 to 8 months. Him or her. Got the measurements on the windows. For the windows that I'll be keeping the same size, which are all the ones in the front, one on the side, one on the other side, 2 in the back. Other than that, everything else is coming out, getting replaced with something a little different. Got the measurements for the doors, so it's probably time to go and buy the front and back door, plus the front and back security gates. I can store those in my storage unit. And not sure what I'm gonna do with this front door over here in front of the van. I'm gonna do something though. I may make it French doors. That'll cost me another $3,000. But when I get done with it, I'm gonna be done with it. And when I'm done with it, it'll be done right. So let it be written. So let it be done.